How's it going, guys? My name is Kaden and welcome to Minecraft. We are going to be starting a new world. Hardcore. We're gonna go through it, try to get to the end, beat the Ender Dragon, all that stuff without dying. There's a lot of things that I want to do that are like beyond endgame, because endgame it gives you a lot of cool stuff that makes it a lot easier to do a lot of things. So I'm probably going to be going beyond and trying to get some cool builds and stuff that I want to do. And I thought, hey, why not do it in hardcore? So let's give this world a name. I know, very ingenious. Right? It's all right. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be staring at the name of this for extended periods of time. Okay. Good. Those are off. Generate structures on default. All right. And I guess let's just hop into it.
So let's just jump into it.
And we are in. Look at this beautiful, beautiful world. We spawned in a spruce forest, it looks like. Oh, and if you guys have watched me and Josh play at all on our multiplayer world, I have a different skin in that one. I decided to go ahead and make a new one that's more fitting to my channel name. Some K on the front. Might look a bit odd. If you guys have any suggestions about anything I can add to make it look a little more textured or look better, just put it in the comments. Don't be shy. As you can see, I have some nice golden gauntlets on, some pristine white boots, and a crown. Because, you know, something that I haven't ever talked about before is how I came up with the name Kadum. Ever since I was a lot younger, I've always been very interested in medieval pet stuff, like castles and stuff. You know, I just decided one day, as I was thinking about starting YouTube, I was like, you know what? Why not, you know, kind of Outland Kingdom. Kadum. Kingdom. No? Kind of fits. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and start, you know, actually getting stuff done. Hang on a second. Oh, I made a mistake. Mistake in Minecraft? Alright, we've got ourselves a stone pickaxe now. Thank you, wooden pickaxe, you have served your purpose. I've always found it kind of humorous that really the only purpose that a wooden pickaxe has is just mining 3 stone. I saw this meme recently. If you guys have ever seen Rick and Morty, there's this one scene where this robot comes up to him. He's like, "What is my purpose?" And then he tells him, I can't remember exactly what he says, but the meme is someone photoshopped a picture of a wooden pickaxe over the robot, and then Rick tells him, "You mine 3 stone." Or it's like the robot just is like, "Oh." Now I can never remember if a stone axe is useful, or if it's an iron axe is when it starts to become useful. It's always been hard to tell. And let's get a shovel while we're at it, I guess. Alright. Huh. You know what? A stone axe is useful. I guess it's the wooden axe that isn't very useful then. Alright, we got some stone equipment. Stone equipment is always better than wooden. Wooden is hardly not useful. I said that wrong. It is hardly useful. Hardly not useful would mean that, you know, it is useful. Okay. So things that I want to get done. Oh, sure. That is a black sheep. Oh, there's multiple black sheep. Okay. Black sheep is one of the rarest type of sheep, if I remember correctly, which is why I was hesitant, because, I mean, in order to build a bed, you have to have 3 of the same color wool. So, if there wasn't any other black sheep over here, there wouldn't be really a need for me to get that other than food. Mutton is one of the worst sources of food among the meat category. Yeah, it never seems to last very long. At least when I cook mutton, never seems to last very long. I always start to get hungry not too long after. Before I start doing anything else, I want to make sure that I get a bed, so that way I can sleep through the night. Because if you guys have ever played hardcore before, nighttime is very dangerous if you do not have good stuff on you. And armor is a necessity. At least iron, at least a full set of iron armor. If you don't have that, man, you are going to have a fun time. The first time I played hardcore, I built. Actually, you know what? I'll actually go get a screenshot of what my base looked like. It'll be in probably the top right corner or something. So right there, that is the base that I made in my first hardcore world. And well, that wasn't my starter base. That's kind of what I put together later on. I should probably go back and actually, and actually do stuff with that, because I got some stuff ready, but I never. Yeah, I made that a while ago. That was a while ago that I made it. This is actually not a bad spot to have a starter house, so I'll save at least 2 of these cows, and then I'll come back for it. Let's make a bed. So yeah, so that base that you saw, that was pretty much my first actual not starter hardcore base that I made. It's kind of like a fortress or some sort. One night, the first night I spent outside, I had pretty much full set of diamond stuff. I was looking for Enderman, and I found one. But on my way to get the Enderman, I hit a zombie. And if you guys know how zombies work, if you hit one, others will spawn nearby. When they first get hit, they call other zombies, any zombies that are near them. And if there aren't any other ones near them, others will spawn. And in hardcore mode, here, I'll show you this. Difficulty is set to hard, and you cannot change that. After hitting that zombie, I got the Enderman to aggro onto me. I built 3 blocks up of dirt because, if you know, Enderman can't hit you while you're up that high. I think they might be able to hit you when you're 2 blocks high, but I always go 3 high just to be safe. And a few zombies start coming, and then more zombies come, and then more zombies come. Within 5 minutes, I need to get this bed down. Within 5 minutes, all 360 degrees around me is about maybe, I don't know, 5 blocks out. That entire space, the entire space, was filled with zombies. And all of them were not normal zombies. That each of them had some sort of weapon or some sort of armor that they were holding. It was not fun. Yeah, I think this is a nice space. Oh, and before all you guys start, freaking out about me building a square bot, box for a house. Okay, a few things. First, it's a starter house. I mean, you're not you're not gonna. No one tries to make a fancy starter house unless you're like in Hermitcraft or something. And two, I'm not exactly the best at building cool stuff in Minecraft. That's something that I wanna practice in this role. All right, let's go back and get some more wood. Sometimes it'd be so hard to not hit the leaves when you're going up. And hitting leaves is something that I always try to be very careful about when I'm using an axe, because one of the fastest ways to wear down an axe is by destroying leaves. In the past, whenever I've tried to destroy an axe or pretty much any tool really, I'm actually gonna need some because I wanna add a little bit to the house so it's not completely the same all around. Something that I've always wanted to do in Minecraft. So, a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, they always have they always have time lapses, but the camera isn't like first person. It's always up above where you can see everything they're doing, like the entire build as they're building. Like I think they've called it like free camera or something before. I've always wanted to get it. I've always wanted to get one of those so I can do stuff like that, but I've never known how to do it. I've looked it up a little. I'll probably just like look up a YouTube video or something. Yeah, a free cam is something that I've always wanted to be able to use in Minecraft. I don't want to bore you guys too much with what I'm doing, so I guess I'll see you when I actually, finish the first house. Time lapse, first person time lapse when it hurt too much, so maybe I'll add in some funky music or something. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. At last, it's finally finished. This took a lot longer than I was expecting, and a lot of wood. This took a lot of wood to make. Alright, so, I kind of added these here on the outside to kind of just give it a little bit more depth. For these windows here, I really like the design. I saw this Trixie Block. He makes Trixie Blocks. He makes a lot of windows these ways, where he just puts a stone staircase and then puts window panes on the inside, not glass, window panes, which I really like. I really like this design, and really not really many mobs can get through this even when there's no window here. But I mean, I'll get windows in there eventually. I like this type of wood, this type of roof, You have slabs, and you kind of just go. And then in the middle right here, I put whole blocks so that way I can save on slabs because I don't think. Let's see. Slabs aren't there for some reason. Anyways. But yeah. I think it's 3 wood for 3 slabs, so it might be the same, or you might get more. Or is it 3 wood for 6 slabs? I'm not sure. To be honest, it probably... It is probably, you get more slabs for the amount of wood. Anyways, I'll probably go up in there and fix that later, if that is the case. On the inside, nothing too fancy. I don't really like the overhang like that. I'll probably fix that. Yeah, I like the amount of space that you have in here. You have a good amount of space. I'll end up decorating later. Yeah, a lot of dirt. I did some... Oh, I should probably go to sleep real quick. I did a little bit of terraforming. Oh, trees. Sweet. I planted those from the sapling, so that way I don't have to go all the way over there and get wood every time I need it. And I'm gonna need more wood. But, yeah, I'm gonna need more wood. And after all of this. I did a little bit of terraforming. Oh yeah, I also added these cobblestone to kind of add like a foundation. Here is gonna be a little garden. Not really a garden, a farm, that's what I'm thinking. A farm for crops. I like the idea of having trapdoors around the edge here. So, okay, I have a big problem with the recipe for trapdoors. 6 wood planks for 2 of these. 6 wood planks for 2 of these. Yeah, that's some... Okay, there's a wood plank. And here's a trapdoor. It's like a 1/5 of the size of a normal wooden plank. And 6 of them make 2 of these. I don't get it. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna put these all the way around the edge here. So that way it kind of looks like it's keeping in the dirt. And then, so yeah, I like the idea of that. Before I make these into croppable land, I have to get water in here first. Otherwise it'll just dry up and turn back to dirt. Which actually happened. I had turned all of these originally, which is why the hoe in that chest was already halfway gone. So yeah, they all turned back to green grass. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, having the trees over here instead of all the way over there is gonna make a big difference. It's gonna save a lot of time. Yeah, and I had no idea that this build would take so much wood. This is taking so much wood. It's crazy. Oh, here's some iron. No. I really do not want to have to deal with a witch right now. Okay, yeah. I am not dealing with a witch right now. Especially since my pickaxe just broke. That was great timing. And my shovel as well. Whew. Okay. That was very dangerous. That was very dangerous. I'm very surprised that did not cause a block update. I have enough iron to get what I need right now. Just a shield. When I get my shield, I'll go down there. I'll be able to go down there. But yeah, so I'll get my shield, get an iron sword and an iron pickaxe. I guess I'll keep these because I don't really need those in iron. I generally don't like to get tools like these with iron because there's an abundance of stone. and I can use iron for other things. Why was... I had 9 more iron. I had 9 more. Oh well. Okay, I'll go ahead and get rid of these things. Alright, so one thing that we need to do is make a bucket because we need water. Alright, so we got water. I mean, you know what? It should cover most. I was completely wrong with what I said because yeah, that's not most. That is definitely not most. So I'm gonna have to for just I guess a little bit of this. I think this is good enough now for now. Once the wheat grows and I harvest it, it'll give me plenty of seeds to fill this in the rest of the way. Yeah. Something that I want to do soon is be able to find a village so I can trade with them. And that'll also give me a source of villagers for later on when I need to do stuff with them. So, no, I think this is I think this was a great start to our world. I mean, built this house. I'm actually pretty happy with the way this turned out. I mean, it is just a box. It is just a box, but it doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. I mean, something that I could do to make it look a little bit nicer is I could get a darker material for the roof. Like maybe if I find a dark oak forest somewhere, I could use that for the roof, and that'll add a little bit more detail and color to the way, because houses that have the same look, that have the same color roof as the walls, it doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked the video. Next time we're gonna get together some farms, go mining, get hopefully a full suit of armor. Well, if you liked the video, like it, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys next time. See ya.